everyone to the program in the beginning. I am Father Linh. Today we celebrate Easter Sunday of the resurrection of the Lord, year A. Our gospel passage is from St. Matthew chapter 28 from verse 1 to 10. In 1990, it was reported that archaeologists in the Holy Land has excavated the tomb of Caiaphas, the high priest. It was Caiaphas who presided over the plot to have Jesus arrested, convicted, and crucified. Do you know what they discovered when they opened Caiaphas' tomb? They found Caiaphas. They found the decayed body and bones of the man who led those who initiated Jesus' death. The archaeologists found the high priest's decayed body in his tomb, but nobody has ever found the body of Jesus. Why? Because he is not dead. He is risen. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary watched in horror as the lifeless body of Jesus was taken down from the cross late Friday afternoon. The women stayed as close to Jesus as they could during his last days on earth. The disciples were hiding, fearful for their very lives, but the women stayed near Jesus. They went with Joseph of Arimathea to the tomb. They wanted to see the place where Jesus would be buried. Joseph of Arimathea had asked for the body so he could give Jesus a proper burial. Pilate agreed. Joseph wrapped the body in clean linen and placed it in the tomb. With everything in place, he rolled the stone in front of the tomb and left. The women observed all this and wept. Jesus had meant so much to them. Tradition has it that Jesus had forgiven Mary Magdalene's sins. As a result, Mary became a faithful follower. Early on Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene and the other women made their slow, somber journey to the tomb. They knew that the man who made such a difference in their lives was dead. Fortunately though, this is not the end of the story. Something happened that first Easter Sunday morning that would change their lives and your life and my life forever. For one thing, these women discovered that God was still in control. On the way to Christ's tomb, there was an earthquake. The women felt the earth move under their feet. They looked up and saw an angel descending from heaven. There was no question that it was an angel. His appearance was like lightning and his clothing white as snow. The angel rolled the stone away from the entrance of to the tomb and showed them it was empty. The women had watched as Joseph carefully placed Jesus' body in the tomb on Friday. Now it was empty. Despite how things might have looked on Friday, on Sunday it was planned that God was still in control. Not Caiaphas nor the powerful Roman authorities, but God. That's a good thing for us to know in our daily life. God is in control in everything. Second, the women also discovered that death had been defeated. The angel told the women, "Do not be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has been raised, as he said." The angel showed the women the empty tomb. It was then that Mary Magdalene and the other Mary remembered Jesus' teachings that on the third day he would be raised. As they looked into the empty tomb, they believed the angel's testimony. They believed that God had raised Jesus to new life, just as the angel said. Death has been defeated. Christ the Lord is risen. He lives. There in the graveyard, the women believed that Jesus was no longer dead, but alive. The women were no longer afraid. They hurried out to the grave of the graveyard, proclaiming the good news. He is alive. The angel told Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, "Go quickly and tell his disciple, he has been raised from the dead." They went at once to do what the angel said. The women were no longer in the background. They now occupy center stage of the Easter story. They were the first to tell the good news. He is alive. Brothers and sisters, God is in control. Death has been defeated. Jesus is alive. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let us pray. Jesus, Lord, don't let the fear of death overpower us. And don't let the loss of our loved ones cause us to doubt your power to Easter everybody. Remind us, Lord, that you have the last words over death. You are risen. You are not among the dead. Neither are we. We shall live forever in your triumphant love. Amen. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my video and visit my website at fatherland.com. May God bless you.